Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to our today's tutorial. Today we're going to make this beautiful flower using a puff stitch. It's very simple and very quick to make. So let's get into the video. So you start by making a ring. And then you insert your hook. I'm using size 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, and you can use any acrylic yarn that you have. So chain one, and in this ring we're going to make 12 single crochets. So after chaining one, go into the space and make a single crochet. Then single crochet until you have a total of 12. Okay, so I'll meet you when I'm done to show you the next step. So I have 12 single crochets, and I'm going to pull this loop. I've already cut my yarn because we are going to change to a different color. So I'm going to pull up this tail so that I can close this space here. Okay, so the next step is to join in the very first single crochet to complete our round one. So you insert your hook in the first stitch and make a slip stitch. Okay. So you slip stitch, then chain one, tighten and pull up that loop. Then I'm going to pass this tail to the back side, so I'll go through the same stitch and pull it to the back like this. Yeah, okay, so this is what we have, and we are going to change the yarn. So in this space, the first stitch where we've slip stitched, insert your hook and grab the other yarn. I am using white in this case. And make a slip knot. So this is how you make a slip knot. And insert your hook in that loop. And pull through the stitch. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch, these next two stitches, these and these, you're going to make puff stitch. So grab yarn and insert your hook in the stitch, grab yarn. You have 3 loops, grab yarn, go through the same stitch the second time, grab yarn, go back into the same stitch third time, grab yarn, go back in the same stitch for the 4th time. So in this first stitch we've done 4 times, and you're going to repeat the same in the next stitch. So grab yarn, going to the next stitch, 1 in the same stitch, 2 in the same stitch, 3 in the same stitch, 4. So the next is grab yarn and pull through all loops and chain 1, then pull to tighten like this, then chain 1, 2 and 3 in this same stitch here, make a slip stitch. Okay, so this is the first puff stitch, and this is how it looks like. So you start with chain 3, and in the next stitch you're going to make 9 loops, and in the next you make 8 loops, then you pull a loop through all and chain 1 to tighten, then chain 3 and make a slip stitch in the same stitch. Let's do the next puff stitch so that you can see how it's done. So let me chain. So this is where we stopped. Chain 1, 2, 3, grab yarn, go into the next stitch, grab yarn, you have 3 loops, grab yarn, 5 loops, grab yarn. This is the 3rd time you're going into the same stitch, you have 7 loops, and the 4th time you have 9 loops. So in one stitch we have 9, then we go into the next stitch, these are 2 up to this, yes, 2, then grab yarn, go back the 2nd time, you have 4, 3rd time you have 6, and the 4th time you have 8. So in total we have 17 loops on our hook. Then you grab yarn and pull through all, like that, then grab yarn and pull through, tighten like that, then chain 1, 2, 3, go back in the same stitch, this one, and make a slip stitch. Okay, yes, so far we have 2 puff stitches, so I'm going to make the remaining puff stitch. So the 3rd one will take these 2 loops, the next 2 stitches, the next 2 stitches, and I'll meet you when I'm done to show you what to do next. So you start with chain 3, then grab yarn, in the next stitch you make a loop, so you have 3 loops, repeat that until you have 9 loops in the first stitch. Then you go to the next stitch. Okay, 1 2 3, so I have 9. I'm doing to the next stitch is 2 3 4. So in total I have 17 loops on my hook. Then I'll grab yarn, pull through all the loops, and grab yarn once again, tighten, chain 3, go back to this same stitch here, in this same stitch insert your hook and make a slip stitch. Okay, chain 3 and repeat the process to the end. So up to this point I have 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm going to make the last one. So I have this stitch and this one where we started. This is where we're going to make the last petal, puff stitch. Okay, so chain 1 2 and 3. So the first 5 loops in this stitch, so grab yarn and go into this space, grab yarn, you have 3 loops, grab yarn, go back into the same space the second time, grab yarn, third time, grab yarn, and the 4th time. So this space that you're seeing here is the slip stitch, so we are skipping this and you're going to make a puff stitch in this first stitch here. So you grab yarn and go into this space here, then grab yarn, sorry, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total we have 17 loops on our hook. So I'm going to grab yarn and pull through all, then grab yarn and pull to tighten, then chain 1 2 and 3. In the same stitch you just create a space, insert your hook and make a slip stitch like that, then chain 1, tighten and cut your yarn. Okay, so this is what we have. Can make them pop out like this. yeah, so the next step, make a slip knot, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip the first 3 chains, so skip 1, 2, 3. In the 4th, make a puff stitch, those are 3 loops. The second time 5 loops, third time you have 7 loops, fourth you have 9 loops. Then grab yarn and go into this next chain and repeat the process. So I want to insert my hook so that I have this. So I'm going to insert my hook in this space here. Yeah, so I got it right. I wanted just 1 loop at the back. Okay, so you grab yarn, is 1, then next two, three times, and the 4th one. It's a little bit tough. Okay, so we have 17 loops on our hook. Grab yarn and pull through all, then you grab yarn and then tighten, chain 1, 2, 3 and go back into the same chain and make a slip stitch. Chain 1 and tighten, then cut your yarn. Okay, so this is what we have, and we are going to attach it to this one. So okay, so we have these 2 tails, so I'm going to pass one to this side here, and this one will come at this point. This is the first chain that we made here, so I'll just pass it the top side like that, and whichever direction on this I'm going to insert my hook at end point, so from the back side. Then pull this tail to the back like this, and the other one. So at this point, grab the other tail and pull it to the back. Okay, so we have so many tails here, so just going to cut them, sorry, but first tighten this. So I'm going to make a knot at the back. Okay. And this is what we have. So I'm securing all the tails, then I will cut them at the same time. So okay, so this is what we have. Our flower looking so beautiful. Very simple to make. I've made several of them. Can be made in different colors. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial to the end. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like, share, and also leave a comment in the comment section. Until next one, bye.